Stephane, welcome to Vino Videos. Thank you.
Thank you.
你好，我们今天到新加坡的莱佛斯酒店原因是特别要参观他们的酒单，还有他们的酒窖。莱佛斯大酒店的酒窖特别有名的。那么我们今天很荣幸，他们的 Director of Wines，Mr. Stephane Soret 会帮我们带路。好，请。Stephane， 请问莱佛斯酒店的酒窖一共有多少酒？
At the Raffles Hotel Singapore, we have 800 different labels, but most important, 18,000 bottles of wine in inventory, and this is spread across 15 food and beverage outlets.
一共有15个 food and beverage outlet， 那么一共有18000瓶酒，不得了。那么请问你们这里的酒，最老的年份是什么 ？The oldest wine.
Okay, the oldest wine I would like to start with the Magnum of 1900 Chateau Margaux. Chateau Margaux 1855, premier Grand Cru classé, vintage 1900. So as you can see, this is quite precious, and we sell this for 65,000 Singapore dollars. 65,000. Then we have 1900 also, the same vintage, Chateau d'Yquem, which is a Sauterne, which is probably the world's best sweet wine. 1900 that we sell for $19,000. And then from Burgundy, we have DRC, Domaine de la Romanée Conti. So this is a white wine that is dry, but it's a Montrachet Grand Cru. It's a 1973. Montrachet Grand Cru from Domaine de la Romanée Conti, very special. This is a wine that sells for $32,000.
然后请问，除了法国酒，还有什么另外国家的酒 ？Apart from French wines, what wines from other countries do you have on your wine list and in the cellar?
We have wine from all over the world. What is important is the quality. We look first at the quality. So it comes from Spain, from Italy, from the old world, but also wine from the new world. We have wines from Chile, wine from California. We look at quality first, regardless of where the wine is from, because it's important to have a lot of different price points. Obviously, this is very expensive, but you want to have wine that you can enjoy and drink every day as well.
And perhaps you could inform our readers 2 or 3 great value for money wines apart from these treasures.
Yes, of course. We can start with, I have a Gruner Veltliner from Austria, which is a beautiful grape that is not very well known, but that produces very nice wine, especially to go with the Asian cuisine. So Gruner Veltliner would be one of them. I have also Rosé from Provence, which I think is very good for this weather. So we have a nice selection of Provence Rosé. With very recent vintage, very fresh, very vibrant wine. Then from Bordeaux, I would like to talk about Domaine de l'Orage, which is a Côte de Castillon that I'm pouring in this restaurant by the glass. This is the French restaurant, 2007 vintage from Domaine de l'Orage, Côte de Castillon, which is a small Bordeaux appellation, but produces fantastic wine. This producer is also, of course, as you know, the same producer as Tertre Rotebeuf and Roc de Cambre. So these are, exciting wine.
Perhaps you could introduce us to the hard copy of your wine list and to your team of sommeliers, which I understand is the largest team of sommeliers not only in Singapore but the whole of Southeast Asia.
Absolutely, with great pleasure. 谢谢. So this is a 2011 Best of Award of Excellence wine list. So we just received this award from the Wine Spectator in New York. So we are very proud of this. We have 800 labels, but you know, this is like a book. As you open it, you have an index, so you can be guided through all the vineyards. If you want to travel to Italy, you go to page 5. If you want to go to Chile, you travel, you know, all the way to page 27. So you know, it's a journey.
The very famous team of sommeliers here at the Raffles.
Thank you.
The reputation precedes you. Can you please introduce each and every member to vinovideos.com?
Of course, my pleasure. We start with Mr. Bhatia from India. Mr. Bhatia, head sommelier. Mr. Eric Lee from China, sommelier. Then we have Mr. Harry from Malaysia. Miss Leona Lee from Singapore. Miss Rocher Huerves from the Philippines. And Miss Nikki Chan from Malaysia.
真的不得了，一共6位侍酒师哦 ，really 6 sommeliers。
Thank you。
莱佛士酒店真的伟大。哎，不然我们就请教2位侍酒师他们最难忘的故事，好吧？我们现在跟大家介绍 Eric Lee。从湖南中国过来的，已经在莱佛士酒店有大概2年了
，2年工作经验了。
Eric，请问您在莱佛士酒店有没有最难忘的工作经历？
当然了，在莱佛士这样酒店的环境下工作的话，有很多经历都是难忘的。但是让我最难忘的一个经历就是，去年有位客人在我们这边点了一支1900年的 Chateau Margaux， 然后这个酒打开以后呢。这客人要求我，你可不可以把这个酒醒一下，decant 一下？因为我当时觉得这个酒已经够老、够成熟、够优雅了。然后我跟这个客人说，我说如果这个酒把它醒酒的话，把它decant的话，反而对这个酒是有百害而无一益的。
对。
然后这110年的历史了。对。然后这些客人也听取我的建议，我们就把酒打开，就放在杯子里面，就大概等了15分钟左右。我们在喝这个酒，哇，真的是让人非常感到惊讶，还是非常新鲜、非常美味的一款酒，不愧是夏都马国。
我还记得有一次，我们的前任总理李光耀先生来到我们的莱佛士酒店用餐，然后就说要我推荐他一瓶酒来配他的 main course，我就推荐了一瓶German Riesling 来配他的那个鱼的 main course，他起先他就觉得不知道是不是会很适合的搭配，可是他还是
可以
接受了这瓶酒，
可以尝一尝。
对，他就尝了，然后他就觉得非常的好，这个搭配，他就说非常的满意，哎，对我来说就是一个非常骄傲，还有非常有满足感的时刻。
I think the most memorable experience that I've ever had at the Raffles Hotel Singapore is once in a normal afternoon where I had a very normal table, and they were flipping my wine list, and they called me on the table and they ordered a 1900 Chateau Yquem Premier Grand Cru Classé from Bordeaux, and I thought I misunderstood them, so I took back the list. I walked forward, I came back and I said went there to double confirm that 1900 Chateau Yquem, and they said yes. So I was a bit worried, and I walked to my cellar and to get this 110-year-old bottle, carry it carefully like a small baby, and I bring it to the table. The wine had some crystal and sediments in it, so I was a little nervous. I present the bottle with the vintage, and they told me to open it on the table, and I was really nervous. My hands were shaking because I never opened such an old bottle of wine, and I was scared that if this cork go inside or something goes wrong, maybe I have to be the bonded labor for Raffles Hotel Singapore all my life. So I take the leap of faith and I confidently open the bottle with the 2-pin wine opener. I get the cork out, I present it to them. I gave them a little tasting first to my guests, and they approved it. They really liked it a lot. The temperature was just fine, everything was just perfect. And it was very kind of them to give me a little tasting from their bottle. And I think that was the most memorable moment for me, because I got to taste the wine, which is like a liquid gold from Bordeaux. Dark amber, dark chocolate, creme de cacao characteristics. I still remember the taste of this wine, and I think I will never forget it. And that particular moment is the most lingering moment of my wine career as a sommelier. Yeah.
Thank you, Diraj. Obviously, working at the Raffles Singapore has its privileges.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
谢谢。
Stefan， 很感谢您给我们介绍Raffles酒店的酒窖跟酒单。那么，请大家注意，这个酒窖只有一个小部分，可是这个酒窖是在Raffles酒店的西餐厅、法国餐厅 Raffles Grill， 大部分的酒是放在酒店的另外一个地方。 Stefan， 很感谢您今天特别的带我们去参观Raffles酒店的酒窖，还有您亲手介绍你们的很精彩、很丰富的酒单，谢谢你。
不简单。
再见。
再见。